Edward here from ERViewer.com. I have the third of the paper sessions that I did for this this target, this strange anomaly at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. The project, this is the fourth session. The first was the dry erase board session for my time sensations project, which for me is the most important part of this whole project. The anomaly is interesting. But for me, it's not the most important thing. I know it's interesting for people who are interested in remote viewing in regards to anomalies and UFOs or mysteries and that kind of thing. Remote viewing is a great tool for helping us to solve problems, and that's great. I'm all for remote viewing for that. But there's also another aspect, a whole range of areas that remote viewing, the process that we call remote viewing, touches upon, and that is those are the areas that I'm interested in. Human potential. What are we? Where do we come from? What else can we do? How do our minds work? Why do we have a threshold of awareness? Why do we have a conscious and a subconscious? Why do we have this division in our minds that if we're aware, we can bring our awareness to the threshold of it, yet beyond that there's a whole range of processes taking place that are somehow are difficult for us or impossible for us to access. Why does it feel like some kind of electromagnetic force that we come upon when we try to move to or beyond the threshold of our awareness? These are the questions that I have. These are the things that I'm interested in. I'm not interested in the UFOs and all that. They're interesting to me, but I'm way more interested in how far we can go. I'm interested in how we can move through these thresholds, exist consciously in altered time spaces, different time spaces, not just be trapped in this one, but to exist at will in any time frame that we want with full capacity. These are the things that I'm interested in. In this last session, Dustin asked if I'd be willing to do one more movement, and I said okay. In the previous session, I had been writing something about a designer, that this thing had been designed, and his movement that he requested was to explore more of the designers, or those who had designed this thing. And I said, okay. So what was interesting about this one is that in stage 3, I started kind of going into this drawing of these grooves that look very much like the grooves at the bottom of the ocean. That's interesting. What that shows me is that an actual remote viewing was taking place. The details about it I can't confirm, but the sketches show me that there was something happening. So I hope you find that interesting. I enjoyed this project. It's a very interesting target. I hope that someday that I'll get some feedback on it, but we'll see. But again, moving forward, my work is about our potentials. My work is about how far I can go with my mind and be able to capture something on video that shows that we exist in so many different dimensions. We can do so many things that we're not aware of yet. So that's what this is about, and many more to come. (7561). This movement is to describe the designers and their intent. The designers being from the previous session. The designers wanted to expand this over a larger area. There is room for this system to grow or expand over the surface area that it is on. It feels foreign to the habitat. The system is from somewhere else. These designers is what I'm going to move on. The designers of the system. Miss. 7561. A curving, sloping, curving, again, hard, solid, B, natural, and man-made. 7561. Angle, angle again, and angle again. Hard and solid, and again, structure. And I'm getting some stage 2 in here. I'm just going to move white, brown, black, silver, orange, inside, bright, steamy, moist, yellow, getting an AOL here, break of forest. Bright, inside, close, edged, stony, marble, or marbly, pointed, angular, edged, sharp, that's what I want, sharp, sharp angle, flat, heavy, solid, stony, grooved, stage 3 happening here. No AI yet, but it's like a a design on a wall. Elegant. Beautiful. Design. Beautiful design. It's like more of these. Just design patterns on the surface. Sorry. Sensory dimensions, AI, EI, tangible, intangible, AOL of the signal, and I want to move to the designers and describe the designers. I get a sense that a sense of tall people. Tall people. Tall and physically strong. Long faces, or reminds me of the Easter Island people. Big people. I mean, I just get a very strong sense that these people are very tall, like 10 feet tall or more. This is an idea word here, but like visitors. Visitors. Like they came from a different area. And set up shop. So I'm getting this kind of science, tech, kind of a thing, you know. Building something. Building something? The sensory dimensions, AI, tangible, intangible. Yeah, let's see, the people slash designers feel like they are elegant. Sophisticated. I like them. I like them. Nomadic. Nomadic, moving around. Isolated. Far from home. It's kind of an EI here. Lonely is an EI. Lonely or isolated. These are more ideas here of a low population. Not many of them. Like people on the run. That's, you know, these are ideas coming in here like survival, on the run, like relocation out of desperation. And highly intelligent, but isolated, like no one to share the knowledge with. That kind of feel. You know, all that knowledge. But no one to educate. To why, like you know, like being in a desolate area, remote area. Remote area. Remote location. Sensory dimensions. Tangible, intangible. Signal. Remote location. Yeah. Remote location, like they lost contact is this idea of loneliness, isolation. Loneliness, isolation. This is another idea. The consequence of a relocation. Like this, not the ideal location to move to. It's like the location did not work out in the long run for them. There is a sense of isolation and abandonment as a result of this location. In the long run. There is something lost about it. Hard to find. Hard to find kind of a thing. You know, it's like stage 4.5. This in the long run. There was a mistake or misjudgment. That caused suffering. It's like this part is something they want to pass on. You know, a learn from our mistakes feel.